Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I'm back for another Bondy Blue show. So, I'm not feeling that great, y'all. I don't know if you could hear it. But, we just having a tough time, and I just finished 2 videos, so we gonna get through this. It wasn't a lot of stuff going on this week. And to tell y'all the truth, I don't want to talk about Paul Mooney, because I don't know if this video will get monetized if I do. So I'm not gonna talk about Paul Mooney and Richard Pryor Jr. I'm just gonna say that I'm surprised by the age range, not the orientation. And I'm gonna leave it there. So, something I found rather interesting. Wendy Williams planning girls trip with NeNe Leakes and Tamar Braxton. That sounds like a lot of blonde wigs and wig glue. That sounds like a lot of powder and foundation on the sink. Okay, that sounds like a lot of attitude and okay, that sounds like breaking your neck, rolling your fucking eyes at one another, because everybody is shady and everybody is sensitive except for Wendy. So, this Labor Day weekend is about to be lit for Wendy Williams and her crew. Now that she's made amends with NeNe Leakes, the 2 ladies, along with Tamar Braxton, are reportedly planning an unforgettable girls trip this weekend. I hope it's on camera. If it's not on camera, why are y'all doing this to one another? Y'all are some of the most problematic people on reality television and on social media. Like NeNe and Tamar, bitch. I know her and Tamar was like already cool and spending time with one another, but we gonna bring them 2 bitches together and have Wendy as the commentator? Girl, I need this to be on camera. Y'all going on a vacation just for shits and giggles? No VH1 cameras are gonna be there? Oh, why y'all telling us about this thing? Y'all could have did this in private and let us find out on Instagram. Sure, that is all the filler in the world right there. And this picture with NeNe and Wizzy. I'm gonna put it up behind me. So Williams has proven she's up for it, as she has been partying since she filed for divorce from her husband of 21 years, Kevin Hunter. This month alone, she's hung out with DJ Khaled. He thinks he's the best. Leakes, Tiffany Haddish. She was ready, but everyone wasn't ready for her. Young Jeezy. Him and Jeannie Mai are cute together. I was here for that. I've loved Jeannie Mai for a very long time. So before The Real. She's hung with Snoop, D.O. Double Jizzle. She's hung out with Meek Mill. Just a whole bunch of yelling. And she's hung out with Rick Ross. It's an old hot girl summer for Wendy. I haven't been talking about Wendy because I'm tired of talking about Wendy. I feel like every week something is going on with Wendy. And I feel like at this point, Wendy just needs to get a reality show. Y'all just need to get a reality show at this point, Wendy. Do behind the scenes at the Wendy show when you come back. Like, just turn this into a business, bitch, because I'm seeing too much of you. Make money off of this, okay? Like, live on Instagram. Bitch, what? Live on Instagram. Girl, you better get VH1 to bring 2 cameramen down there with y'all and do a little two-day Wendy Williams girls trip special, bitch. We'll watch it, especially with them 2 messy bitches coming with you. Okay, so y'all gonna leave Megan Good alone, okay? Y'all keep messing with her just because she didn't marry the pastor. Don't Divine and Trey Byers from Empire look just alike? Child, I can't even tell them apart sometimes. But anyway, Megan Good is unbothered by the hate. She responded to a fan who criticized a photo of her in a 2-piece on the beach. They referenced Good's husband, Devon Franklin, and wrote, and I quote, "Aren't you married to a pastor? This is cute, but not appropriate." End quote. Bitch, she's at the beach. If there is anywhere that a 2-piece bathing suit is appropriate, it's the beach. She not at church. The fuck? Adam and Eve was born with no clothes on. Adam and Eve was born with no clothes on. Say that again. Okay? Anyway. Okay, because like I understand this to a degree. We not at church. We in church. I feel like, there's just certain etiquette. Just like you can't go to certain restaurants without a jacket or a tie on. You can't go to some churches with your ass out. Why we can't respect these things? But if I'm on the beach, what am I supposed to be wearing at the beach? Am I supposed to wear 1 piece so my torso won't show? Because my torso is just too sexy for you motherfuckers at church, huh? Get out of my face. Good first fact-checked the fan and said, and I quote, "LOL, no, I'm not married to a pastor. I'm married to a film producer who is also a minister / motivational speaker as well." She added, But with that being said, I don't think pastors' wives are expected to go swimming in trash bags or turtlenecks. LOL. God bless you, sis. Oh, it's a woman. Bitch, you just mad because Megan still look the same. Girl, Megan look good. Megan has only looked good, better, and she's gotten older. That don't really happen to women like talking about it. It happens to men. But she was just hating on Megan. Interestingly enough, this comes just months after Good said she hasn't had the best experience with church people. And that's because y'all want her to not be the sexy woman that she is. She should not have to change who she is because her husband has something motivational to say. Like, people who feel like sex is so taboo or sexuality is so taboo, please stop. You know God created all of these parts, right? You know God is the one that constructed the clitoris, right? Like, I'm just trying to understand what y'all thought God was thinking about when he created sex, and then y'all decided to be like, that's nasty. Like, yes, there are certain ways to make it nasty. Yes. And some people like that, and some people don't. Okay? But at the end of the day, y'all are gonna leave Megan Good alone. Because after you leave church, we ain't knocking down your door asking you what you doing. Because we all know it be y'all church folks. It be y'all church folks that cheat on y'all spouses. It be y'all church folks that ignore the part of the Bible that says, thou shalt not judge. Okay, leave that for the Lord. All right? But I'm going to read y'all what Megan said. And I quote, if I'm being completely honest, my experience with some church folks has not been that positive. It's unfortunate because we're supposed to be the biggest lovers. Girl, who told you that? And it's like, even if you disagree with someone or you don't think what they're doing is right, you're supposed to mind your own business and pray for that person. Other times, you're supposed to correct in love if that's what God told you to do. And there was no correction in love. It was like a complete assault. And that is because church bitches are haters too. Some of the biggest. Okay, let's discuss Future. I don't want to do. I've been trying to ignore this story, but they ain't got nothing else going on. So, news leaked that Instagram model Eliza Reign was taking rapper Future to court to establish paternity and a child support order. Eliza explains the real deal. Bottom line, he came back around. We got cool, hashed out the past. He made promises, then disappeared again. I'm not running no nigga down to do what he's supposed to do. So I finally decided to let the courts chase him instead. Regardless of how she got here, she's here. So stop making excuses and justifying a grown man abandoning an innocent child. Last but not least, since y'all making him the victim, if only y'all saw these messages in my phone, you'd be surprised I didn't file 3 months ago. To be honest, I really think he did this and forced my hand to make me look bad, like this is what I had planned the whole time. I tried so many times to make things right with him for the sake of Lil Mama. I didn't want courts involved. I've never been into that. Of course not. You didn't want courts involved because you just wanted him to give you a lump sum every month. I was raised on the courts for police assholes. I was raised in and out of juvie. I don't want to see a courtroom either. Okay, I understand. But at this point, it is what it is. As far as me allegedly trying to secure the bag, I lost over $100,000 having my angel, lost wages, and spent a great chunk of my savings. Haven't been able to work since I was 5 months pregnant, closed down my physical location of one of my businesses because I didn't have reliable help to fill in my absence. Sold one of my cars. Did she say one of her cars? Girl, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. Okay, that I worked hard to pay cash for. I was even wearing press-on nails at some point. Jesus take the wheel. Okay, hold up. Let me go back. But I survived and took care of both of my children. I prayed, paid my bills, and kept myself together mentally. I don't want y'all to sympathize with me. I'm good. I made it through the hardest part. I just want y'all to know what it really is. If it was about a bag, I could have secured that for having an abortion. Duh, like the other girls did. Only bag secured was a Gucci diaper bag, okay? Had the M4 before y'all favorite rapper came along. Had the range, had businesses, had A1 credit, had all the watches, bags, shoes, etc. Also had peace of mind. And despite losses I've been taking doing this on my own, I still maintained it all. So to answer y'all question, no, I don't need him to take care of me. I need him to take care of his child. I was good before and will always be good. I hope y'all people saying you knew what it was when you decided to keep the baby ain't the same people who are posted against abortion. No, I am not. I am not that person. Let me guess, it's different from me. I should have aborted because I got pregnant by someone whose songs you used to sing in 2016. Ooh, shade. So since my baby deserves the mistreatment because I'm a cloud chasing egg model, ask him why he did the same exact thing to Cindy at XO Cindy Renee, his newest baby mother, who doesn't dance, model, or use egg like that. He's clearly the problem, not the kids or the mothers. He goes around making promises and babies, then disrespects you and disappears. Just give me a second, because I'm going to dissect the shit out of that. This week, rapper Future requested a gag order for his 6th baby mama, Eliza Ray Cyrus, after she confirmed on social media that she was suing his ass for abandoning their 3-month-old daughter, Rain Wilburn. Eliza reacts to the news. She posted, "The ability to do some foul shit and play victim is a true form of mental illness." And then she showed herself laughing with an emoji on her Bitmojis, which I love. Eliza, sweetheart, okay. When people are saying you knew what it was, they're talking about knowing that Future has been a terrible father to most of his children. And what I mean by most is that I feel like he'll try here and there with certain kids. But with 6 baby mamas, there is no way that you are getting around to all of your kids to give them the appropriate amount of love, affection, and support. And that's not money, okay? That's not money. So the fact that you saw him have all these baby mamas and not take care of them, taking care of the kids, I mean, that is what we're talking about when we say you knew what it was. Nobody is telling you that you should have aborted your baby. We're telling you that your ass should have been on birth control or used a condom. He's a hoe. And you had unprotected sex with him. That was dumb from the very beginning. That's why we think you were chasing a bag, because you formed all of this soliloquies and essays and shit very nicely to let us know that you must have businesses. You must be in some form educated. So if you think I'm dumb enough to think a smart girl like yourself fell in love and chose to have a child, or accidentally had a child, chose to not use protection with Future, that tells me in some way, shape, or form you're either after a bag or you don't care about your life. And because of all this shit talking you doing, I'm assuming it was about a bag. And yes, you could have got an abortion, but that is not nearly as much money as you would make off child support for 18 years. Please do me. Don't, okay? Don't, okay? Like, I'm just sitting up here like, who the fuck does she think she's talking to, first of all? Like, yeah, you got some dumbass people in some of these comments, but in real life, a real woman would have told you, you should have been paying attention to the pattern, bitch. There was a pattern here. Like, and now you want here, like, cry me a river, bitch, press on nails. The fuck? How about wearing your own nails? You can tell your priorities fucked up right there. Because this is you talking about all of this, you know, irrelevant shit. That's irrelevant. It doesn't even matter what you are able to do for yourself or what you are able to do for the baby, and you don't need him to take care of you. You need him to take care of the baby. You know how many women out here would have just, who really got it, would have been like, man, fuck that nigga. I don't even want him involved. I take care of my baby on my own if it's really like that. But no, you want everybody to know what the situation is. You want to get that check. You want to sue, all of this shit. And it may not be for clout, but it's because you're angry that it didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Future seems to have babies and then give child support checks to people. It seems like a business at this point. And it seems to me that you thought it was going to be like that with you. But he didn't want to claim your baby. He didn't want to do that with your baby. Because at this point, he like, shit, I can't keep paying for all these bitches. I don't know if I'm going to have a hit in 5 years to keep paying for all these bitches. I told y'all back in the day when Alexis Sky did this shit with Fetty Wap that these niggas is not going to have money forever, and you out here having babies with them like that's not going to cost money for the 18 years until they become an adult. And you out here looking for revenge or bag, no matter what you talking about, okay? Alexis Sky was revenge against Masika because she was talking all that shit about how she was on wait till she got married to have a baby and then she fucked around and had a baby. And when the last time you seen the baby? Okay, all right. So, you know, I ain't about to go all in today, but we just saying, bitch, okay? But I'm just looking at homegirl like, word? Word? It's us. It's us and it's him, but it's not you. We recognize who he is. We've been seen it. We've seen it since the Sierra situation. We know who Future is. We know Future is a fuckboy. We are all aware, okay? It seems to me that you weren't aware, but we all knew. So I just want Eliza Reign to get a fucking clue. And I want all you females out there who think that, oh my God, why don't y'all ever blame the men? I feel like that goes without saying. Like, do I actually have to express that Future is a fuckboy? Do I actually have to say that he's a deadbeat dad to most of his kids? This is not news. So when you as a woman choose to not be on birth control, to not make a nigga wear a condom, and then you lay down with them and have a baby and act like you didn't know that could happen, get out of my face. It is just as much your responsibility as it is his. And I feel like it's yours a little bit more because you are the one that get pregnant. You are the one stuck with the baby. While he gets to go out here and continue to live his bachelor life talking about he got 5 wives and all of this. Apparently you bitches want to be a part of a harem. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. But don't get up here and complain to us and tell us how hard it was for you wearing press-on nails and shit. All because you had to take care of a baby that you decided to lay down and have. Yes, he decided to lay down with you without a condom as well, which is why his ass should be on child support, which is why you should be suing him. Nobody's telling you wrong for what you are now doing. We're telling you you're stupid for getting yourself in this situation at all. At all. Young women, please stop having babies with people that you are not in real relationships with. Please be on birth control if you out here fucking everybody or just fucking people randomly or having sex with people, period. And you know you out here doing it without a condom. If you don't care about catching an STD, please care about ruining some child's life by bringing them into a messed up situation. Care about that. Care about that. And also, don't come in my comments with your defensive shit. Because some of you bitches out here is mad when I say stuff like that because I'm talking about you. And in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills news, you guys, I've never seen that show, but Alex tells me that it's really good. Y'all, it's warm in here, so I'm like, perspire. Don't want to be too shiny, but there's a dewiness, so you don't want to get rid of that. But jeez, oh my God, I cannot wait to go back downstairs where it's cooler. But either way, you guys, Garcelle Beauvais, okay, is going on Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, at the end of the day, Housewives is the upscale reality show. So at the end of the day, it's not like it's a downgrade. What was she doing, you know? But you still was like, oh, this gonna be an issue and a problem. Garcelle got a whole bunch of attitude, okay? Y'all remember when that husband cheated on her and she sent that email to all of his friends and family members letting them know that he was a fuckboy, okay? So I feel like this is going to be interesting. And I might actually have to tune in to Housewives of Beverly Hills to see what it's hitting for. Garcelle said that black girl magic lives and thrives in every zip code, even the 90210. I said yes. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And I'm going to actually watch and see how this all plays out. Will you be watching? I might pick it up if it's good enough. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with Dallas Austin, but he out here spilling too much tea. If you don't know who Dallas Austin is, he is a famous producer who produced a lot of TLC's like first hits. Okay, so, and he's also Chilli's baby daddy. Okay, just to secure that in there. Okay, so Rhymes with Snitches reporting that Boyz II Men member calls out Dallas Austin. And y'all, we forgot how gully Boys to Men was, okay? So, earlier this month, music producer Dallas Austin told Vlad TV that he stopped working with Boys to Men back in the 90s because they turned into huge a-holes once they got famous. Boys to Men member Nathan Morris was not here for Dallas' candid admission and went in and let have on the Atlanta super producer on social media. Nate even threatened to expose some of Dallas' dirt if he didn't keep it cute. And this is what our boy Nathan had to say. Dallas Austin, what the fuck is wrong with you, homie? Stay your ass out the woods, tree hugging and smoking weed and shit. You know your interview about Boys to Men with Vlad TV was bullshit lies. I don't really do this social media shit, but I'll spew the real shit if you want, nigga, with an H on the end. He was serious. Don't do this to yourself. He said don't do this to yourself, and it just, I don't know why I felt like he was singing it. Okay, look. And then in that same interview, Dallas Austin spilled some of Monica's tea. He said, back in 2012, R&B singer Monica confirmed the long-standing rumor that she and Brandy fought at the 1998 MTV Video Music Awards. Music producer Dallas Austin fills in more blanks. Dallas Austin tells Vlad TV that Monica is very ghetto and never liked Brandy because Brandy is very proper. Dallas also said Monica flat out refused to record their smash hit duet The Boy Is Mine and that he had to beg her to do it. Dallas says he recorded their parts separately and that the first time they met up to perform the song at the VMAs, Monica sucker punched Brandy in the mouth. Dallas claims Monica told him she suspected Brandy was going to say something slick, so she didn't give her a chance. Hours later, they performed the song on stage, the one and only time they did together. And no one knew Brandy had been attacked. Attacked? I don't know. I guess I feel like just because somebody punched you one time and walk away does not mean you are attacked. If I punched you and then repeatedly punched you, I felt like that's an attack. But either way, Dallas Austin, you is one messy bitch, ain't you? Look at you spilling all the tea. That was a good Vlad interview that I didn't watch. So first of all, as it pertains to Boys to Men, Dallas, when was the... I'm not familiar, so I'm not sure when the last time Dallas had a hit. But don't nobody care that you stopped working with Boys to Men. They Boys to Men. And it also doesn't matter if they started to feel themselves. They're Boys to Men. They can feel themselves. It's totally fine. They're Boys to Men. All right? I wish they would do a show with all four of them motherfuckers. But either way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love Michael. Come on, dude. Like, that's some, like, real messy ass shit. And let's not forget... like your depiction in TLC's movie. Like, you's a fuck nigga. You're a fuck boy. Get out of here with that, Dallas. Okay? And as far as this Monica situation, we all know that Monica is rough and tumble. Monica is not ghetto. I don't like that word choice. I would rather you say hood than say ghetto. I don't know why, but that just irked me the way the way that was worded. It just make me feel like you were trying to say that Monica was less than Brandy because Brandy was proper and had the backing of her family to help her. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. And let me just say this. Yes, Monica was very young in 1998. That was 20 years ago. That was 20 years ago. So Monica and Brandy are like 19, 20 years old at the time when that happened, right? Okay, she should have known better. That's one of her songs. But she didn't. She didn't. She punched her in the mouth. And something makes me feel like Brandy deserved it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Brandy and her mama and them have always been trying to pretend like Brandy is some perfect, angel. And she is not that. Okay? And we had to figure that out via social media. And bitch, now that we found it out, we don't be knowing how to feel sometimes about Brandy. We just know that she is the vocal Bible. So we will always give her that title. We will always give her that title. But Monica is a fantastic singer as well. And I just don't like the fact that Dallas said that like that. Because it made me feel like Monica was jealous. But Monica was jealous for a reason. Because it's obvious that y'all viewed them the way Monica felt that y'all viewed them. Which is why she took that out on Brandy. Which it probably was not Brandy's fault. But something tells me that Brandy probably did have some little slick shit to say. Brandy be wildin'. We didn't see it, okay? But that don't mean she deserved to get punched in the mouth, y'all. Don't get me wrong. Monica was obviously tripping. But for Dallas to tell that story like that, when that girl had already had an opportunity to tell a story and she won't get into detail like that, and then he comes out and tell it, I just feel like Dallas out here being a messy little bitch. Okay? But thank you for the juice and thank you for the tea. We appreciate you for that. But it was just kind of like, okay, I hope you spilled some of your own tea in that interview. I didn't care enough to watch, but I just thought the stories were interesting that he was out here spreading everyone's tea in that way. You gonna leave Monica alone. That's all I got to say. Coincidentally, MTV opened the vaults this week and shared the long lost performance online. So y'all can go and check that out on YouTube, on MTV's YouTube, y'all. So y'all can see if y'all can see the hidden tension. We all thought it was good acting. And I haven't really discussed this Jay-Z situation because I like to wait and see how things play out when it's stuff like this. Like, we don't have all the information. So how am I to form a real opinion on whether somebody's selling out if I'm not sure if that's what they're actually doing? Just going into business with the NFL is not exactly selling out. How is that any different from Colin Kaepernick taking his deal? Obviously, that was money that he deserved. But, you know, that's the only difference. Like, that's money that y'all owed him because y'all blackballed him from playing. But I feel like with this Jay-Z situation, I wanted to see what his deal with them was actually going to do, because there wasn't a lot of information out there at first. But I feel like if Kaepernick can, you know, settle and do whatever he doing, living his best life over there with Nessa, then y'all gonna stop trying to call Jay-Z a sellout after all of these years of being for the people. Okay, I'm just saying. We could wait for a second, all right? So earlier this month, Jay-Z took heat after accepting a position with the NFL despite their ongoing ban of quarterback Colin Kaepernick for kneeling during the national anthem to bring awareness to widespread, unpunished police brutality in the black community. Jay kicks off his first project with the league. This week, Jay-Z, Roc Nation, and the NFL announced Inspire Change social enterprise model featuring a clothing line and music showcase to benefit inspire change social justice programs around the country. Everything that he's doing will eventually work its way down to helping people who are disenfranchised and imprisoned, I'm guessing, okay? So superstars and emerging artists from all genres will be featured in the music component that will debut and promote songs during in-game broadcasts, with proceeds of each song going to inspire change. Meek Mill, Meghan Trainor, and Rhapsody will be the first artists featured. The key priorities of Inspire Change are education and economic empowerment, police and community relations, and criminal justice reform. To me, that sounds like somebody is trying to change things from the inside. And I would like to let y'all know that if we didn't change things from the inside, things would not change. I'm just telling y'all right now, if there were you know, no other African, like down here in New Orleans, most of the police department is African American. Because of that, people don't just get shot because they black, like talking about it out here, okay? We don't really like fear them. We know they be on some bullshit, like just in general cop manner of being assholes. Not all of them, but I have encountered quite a few, okay? So yes, there's that. But I'm just saying, whenever we infiltrate, whenever we do what they do to us, we can get in and make changes. And that is why everybody needed to chill the hell out and wait to see what it was really hitting for before they start, you know, burning Jay-Z CDs and shit. We don't do stuff like that, though. You know, that's WPS. We don't do stuff like that. Okay, we ain't burning shit. I paid for it. It's already been bought. Okay? But either way, y'all, I feel like that sounds to me like he's actually doing something to affect change with what he's doing with the NFL. And getting in the door with the NFL, creating those contacts, can then lead to other opportunities. And like a lot of people have stated before, there are still black people playing for the NFL. There are still black people watching the NFL. So if anybody wants to be mad about anything, like, be mad about that. Don't be mad about Jay-Z. Like, I'm just saying, people are still watching. Like, I saw so many people with Saints gear on these past couple of weeks in these preseason games that are shot terribly. But, you know, never mind. I can't stand preseason games. They are always shot terribly. Never like the stuff that they put out during the actual season. And then I only care when we get into the playoffs. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. But yeah, That's just how I feel about it. I mean, I'm not throwing Jay-Z away. Like, I'm not doing that because of, you know, a little bit of information about him working with the NFL while the rest of y'all sit in front of y'all fucking TVs on Sunday watching the games, but gonna be sitting up there online going off about how trash he is for selling out when you don't even know anything about business contracts or business period. A lot of y'all be talking out y'all ass because y'all ain't got nothing else to do at work. So, and as far as Sean King and Rihanna and Nessa and all of these people that decided to let everybody know how angry they were that he was doing that, I felt like y'all especially should have pumped y'all brakes. And Nessa, like I said, what? Like, does Colin even want to play football anymore? Like, ain't he still rich, girl? Like what he did is somehow going to ruin it for everybody. Like, I didn't appreciate the fact Rihanna liking Sean King's comments and bringing him to be honored and all of that. And it just kind of seemed like y'all threw y'all boy away without even having a conversation with him about what was really going on. And I feel like that's just as much of the problem as the other side when they do it. You know, jump into the gun without the facts. Chill out. Okay, everybody calm down. Okay, said Taylor Swift. Y'all, I watched the VMAs. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I watched it. Like, what y'all want from me? Let's go through some things very quickly because I didn't even plan on putting this in this video. So Taylor Swift opens. Okay, I think Taylor Swift is an amazing artist, but she wants to be Beyonce so bad. She wants to be Beyonce so bad. And it's like, that's why I have a respect for Miley Cyrus, even though I don't agree with everything that bitch be saying. She be saying some dumb shit sometimes. But Miley is grown and Miley has vocals. We're gonna get to that in a second. But the host was funny. Obviously, everybody's from Jersey. Peppa and Rick Ross give Cardi B the first award, which was the best hip hop award for Money. I hate the dress that Cardi had on. Usually I am not disappointed in her. I was disappointed in her this time. I was like, what is happening? And how many times? Jesus. I love you for being you. But bitch, sometimes just talk regular. You know how to talk regular. Just talk regular. How about you add it on the end? But we ain't gotta hear you. The bitch. Can we get one clear sentence? Y'all, that was like a point when she started reading off the prompter, and she was reading off that prompter hella nice. I think she was like giving something to somebody at that point, but she was reading off that prompter like a real one, and then somebody distracted her and she got fucked up again. Oh Lord. Shawn Mendes performs. That little Shawn Mendes can sing. I can't tell you I'm about to listen to his music, but he's talented. French and the chick from Glow give Best Latin Award to Rosalie and J Balvin. J Balvin is very talented. Rosalie is an exquisite vocalist. I was so here for her vocal performance. We'll get to that. Megan Thee Stallion comes out to present Lizzo. There's a huge ass on the stage when Lizzo came out. When she performs that Feeling Good as Hell song, her dancers and singers had like afros on, and everybody was a different shade of a black girl. Lizzo's performance was off the chain in so many different ways. Like the huge ass on the stage, her huge ass on the stage, all of the black girls with afros and shit. Like, I think a lot of people put Lizzo in the you know, the black white people pocket. And I don't know if y'all know about that, but that's where Childish Gambino was before Atlanta. Okay, that's where he was. Childish Gambino is a whole fucking comedian on Netflix somewhere pandering to white folks. Okay, not that he was pandering, but I'm just saying that was his demographic. He didn't get to us until ATL. Okay, we had no idea he knew anything about black people until the Migos. I'm just saying, y'all. He was perceived a certain way. It wasn't the truth, but it was the way he was seen at first. And I think it's the same thing with Lizzo. So I think it's important for her to let everybody know, say a lot, I'm black and I'm proud with her. But I definitely enjoy her performance. She never disappoints. Megan Thee Stallion performed in the pre-show during Love and Hip Hop, and I talked about that. She did her thing too. I was very proud of her performance. She was doing it. Another thing, wait, it wasn't just the wigs in Lizzo's performance. Those dancers were all sizes. There was some big girls, some slim girls, some medium girls. I was like, yes, yes, and yes. And everybody's choreography was on point. So it wasn't like, oh, because she was a big girl, she was fucking up the choreography. Monique killed that for y'all when Monique did the Beyonce tribute at the beginning of the BET Awards one of them years. Y'all need to get Monique back for that. I know y'all don't want to, but y'all should. Maybe not, because I feel like, do we need Fat Monique for the BET Awards? I don't know. If she not going to end something with Baby, then I don't know. I don't know if she could really do it. The Jonas Brothers had like this huge block. Okay, this huge block of the show. But they performed on the beach with drones, and the shots were very cool. It followed them, and then they went on stage and they had this huge view. Like, the Jonas Brothers performance was off the chain. Like, we're gonna go ahead and put that out there. I enjoyed the performance. So the Queer Ride for the Straight Guy dude with the long hair comes out to present Video for Good. What this really meant was diversity, gay people, different ethnicity. Like, that's what, for good meaning everybody included. Okay, also this was, you know, making a statement in your music. And it was Taylor Swift's song, you know, the one telling everybody to calm down. You need to calm down. And Todrick Hall actually came out to give the speech for that. He did all the choreography. I need to understand why every time Taylor got an award, everybody had to get up and hug each other before they walked on stage. That probably made this shit longer than it had to be. Like, y'all have hugged each other once already. Stop hugging each other every time y'all get an award. They got like 3 awards that night. And every time they had to meet in the middle of the aisle so they could hug before they went on stage. Hug when you get on stage. Shit. I'm just saying, y'all, they made it longer than it had to be. Missy's performance was off the chain, okay? I think one of my favorite parts was when the dancers' wigs was snatched and they were all bald. I was like, yeah! Then they do a medley of her top songs, and they do, you know, let me work with my game down, flip it and reverse it. Is your flipper dipper plate get? It's yours if you could pay my rent. That's what everybody used to say it was. It's yours if you could pay my rent. That's what everybody used to say, but that's not really what it was. Okay? I put my game down, flip it, and reverse it. I put my game down, flip it, and reverse it, said backwards. That's what it is, in case you wanted to know. Everybody was confused about that. Then the little Caucasian girl who used to have the ponytails, who used to perform in her videos all the time, is a grown-ass woman with a cute-ass short haircut. And she was performing her ass off. Did y'all see the meme they did of her performing with the old school basketball commercial going on behind her? Y'all know, like, it was a Scary Movie 2. I don't know if y'all remember that. But yeah, okay, never mind. I was in high school in like 04. Okay, so if you don't remember that commercial, never mind. But it was cute. Her performance, her being there, she's still a great dancer. Here for it. The hilarity was all the offbeat white girls in the audience dancing to Missy's tribute. I was like, what they dancing to? Is this edited right? Then Lil Kim, Sierra Pharrell, Lizzo, Timbaland, Justin Timberlake all talk about how Missy changed the game. And she did change the game. Okay, like, so many songs. Y'all, so many songs. I can't even think of all the Missy songs that I love. But the main one I'm thinking about right now, I don't think they performed it. But do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Da 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 da. Oh, da. Da 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 da. I was looking for affection, so I decided to go. Swing that dick in my direction. I'll be out of control. Yo. Ooh, sock it to me like you want to. Ooh. I can take it like a pro, you know. Ooh, that's my shit. That is my song. Okay, look. And even back in the day when Missy was with Sister, it's alright. Hey, smoke a fat one. Let the thunder burn. The thunder burn. It's okay. Y'all may remember that from the Dangerous Minds soundtrack. But that was Missy back then. Oh, Big Daddy, is you ready to slow me in your mouth like spaghetti? Hi ho, Silver, you drug dealer. So then Cardi B comes out and presents Missy. And this is when I was telling y'all it was a bit of a struggle, but it was cool. And then Missy came out and gave her thank yous and made sure she mentioned that was the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award. Ooh. I feel like it needs to continue to be the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award. Even though I I do not believe that Michael Jackson is 100% innocent. I'm sorry, I do not. You are doing something wrong. You may not have been penetrating anybody, but something was amiss. Either way, musically, I don't think anything should be taken away from him. So it should continue to be the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award, because regardless of what Wade and them is talking about, he still earned that. Shawn Mendes and Rosalie performed. They about, no, that wasn't Rosalie. That was Shawn Mendes and that other girl. I forgot her name, but they was about to make out on stage. Queen Latifah and John Travolta come out. Queen was in the audience with her girlfriend. She looked cute. And they came out together. John Travolta didn't have any hair. I was very happy about that. He finally reminded me of old John Travolta, swagged out, okay? And he didn't really do a lot of talking. But Taylor Swift won, and it was all that hugging and shit again. And then she said that she had enough signatures for the White House to pay attention to what she's trying to get accomplished, which is rights for all. I said, bitch, who didn't get the civil rights for everybody? But I know what she means. Like, for real, for real. Y'all say that y'all, giving everybody rights, but y'all don't practice that shit like that. Y'all care more depending on how white and blue-eyed and blonde-haired the person is and how straight they are. That's all y'all care about when it really boils down to it sometimes. And that is very sad. Lizzo introduces Miley Cyrus, and Miley sounded very good. And I liked Miley's outfit, but I hated her hair. Bobby Light's ass was out behind the host. That shit was hilarious. He was shooting his shot with Lil Nas X the entire night. Lil Nas X is not, he's not interested. He's just not that into you. Okay? Kiki presents Song of the Year, okay, Keke Palmer. Shout out to her for finally being, a part of the namesake on that show. But yeah, Keke presented Song of the Year to Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus. Billy Ray Cyrus looks good. I was like, well, all right, you look good. He had to put on his tiny red glasses, and then he pulled out a scroll to thank everybody with. The Hadids, okay, with one of the sisters being prettier than the other, introduced Rosalie, who sang beautifully, but the outfit that she performed in was terrible. That did not suit her body shape at all. She was too short for all of that. Like, what is y'all doing? Who styled her? Do better. Do better, okay? Lenny Kravitz introduces Normani and Her. Her comes out first and performs Anti, beautiful, but her mic was too low. I was like, what's happening? I can't hear. But shit really got set off when she started playing that guitar. And I was like, ooh, it's clear. It's a clear guitar. Ooh. Her did her thing up there. Then Normani came out with the basketball court and basically, redid her video. And then she had this music break where she was dancing and killing it and giving us Beyonce check up on it vibes. And Normani is everything. If Normani doesn't become the next big thing, I don't know what we doing out here, okay? Timbaland, all y'all good producers that was in the room, y'all get with this girl and give her something that they gonna play on the radio all the time. Motivation is a cute song, but she needs something like that's gonna hit harder. That's what I'm gonna say. She needs something that's gonna hit a little harder than that. Y'all need to get that girl a good song, okay? Some of the Sopranos come out to present Best Pop to the Jonas Brothers. AJ Mitchell, the extra Refreshers Gum performer, was good. I don't know who he is, but his performance was good. Marc Jacobs gets the first ever Fashion Trailblazer Award. He was really excited. We only caught half of his speech. DJ Khaled introduces ASAP Ferg and Big Sean. And of course, he has to mention Assad and Mama Assad, because apparently his wife is nobody but his son's mother. They perform while their dancers get airbrushed, and they actually performed a little bit of their choreography, which I thought was amazing because rappers love to just stand there and do nothing. So I was appreciative of that. And the song was Berserk, and I like it, and I need to go put it in my favorites on Tidal. The U.S. women's soccer team presented Best Collab to Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. That's who that was who performed together. Do they go together? Because they was definitely feeling each other on stage. It was like, oh, we about to go fuck backstage after this. Like, that's what it felt like. Best new artist was Alicia, I think. Elisa, I'm not sure what it is, but she wasn't even there. And she was up against Lizzo. And I was so mad. I was like, who is that? Make me understand why Lizzo, who is not only, African-American artist, Lizzo is crossover. Okay, so Lizzo is being played everywhere. I don't know who that girl is. Explain to me why the person who everybody know versus the person that only one group of people know come up together and the person that only one group of people know win. I'm mad. I was mad about that. I feel like Lizzo should have won. Lizzo should have won Best New Artist. Fuck out of here with that shit. That shit made me mad. Anyway, Adriana Lima, one of my favorite Victoria's Secret models, but she should never talk. Okay, look, I'm sorry, Adriana. You should talk, girl. You smart, girl. Okay, don't get me wrong. But, bitch, you was drunk up there presenting that award. Okay, some football player introduced Bad Bunny and Belvin, and they had these weird-ass costumes on that made them look like cartoon characters, and I just kind of lost interest. Then Jersey throwback performance, Naughty by Nature. I think I must have missed Ice-T. I didn't see him. EPMD, where Eric Sermon and Redman came out. They did a little quick thing. Then Fetty Wap did, yeah, baby. See, look, One Night Willie Wap is doing songs with people from the 90s. Let you know where we at with it, okay? Apparently he has a new song, I guess, okay? But after Fetty Wap, it was Wyclef, and then Queen Latifah came out. Well, I think Wyclef performed Gone to November. That's my shit. But yeah, Queen Latifah came out on a motorcycle with the jacket on, and she performed Unity. Oh. First of all, that CD, I don't know if y'all ever listened to that CD. Oh my God. With Unity and Just Another Day. Just another day living in the hood, just another day around the way. If you heard that before, because it's been sampled so many times, that's Queen Latifah. Okay, get your mind. But yeah, I enjoyed Queen Latifah's performance because I love Queen Latifah's music. And of course, they had to do Hip Hop Array and all of that. Tretch, what's going on? Tretch, I love you. You sexy and you still look good. What were you wearing? You ruined it. You ruined it. First, he had some shit on his body that looked like, a bulletproof vest, but like one of them vest that look like a book bag on the front. What the fuck is that? Whatever. Y'all niggas wear anything if it got a designer name on it, even if it's not cute. And then he had a mask on at some point. It's like, Tretch, I know your body and, is off the chain, but your face is one of the main things we're trying to see, Tretch. What's happening? Okay? So, yeah. And that was all I saw. So, if I missed it, bitch, I ain't see it. So, yeah, y'all. That's the Bondy Blue Show. I hope y'all enjoy. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl channel. Become a member. Become a Patreon. Okay? And I'll see y'all in the next one.